Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another awesome episode of the Cycling Dude Cycling Cast. Today, we're doing something special. We got a special guest today. Yes, this is Joy. Yes, Joy. Yeah, look at you. Yeah. Joy and I are taking a nice ride along this awesome trail in Richmond, Indiana called the Cardinal Greenway. It is almost 60 miles one way. It goes from Richmond to Muncie, Indiana. It's all paved like you see. It's beautiful out here in the middle of the woods. It follows US 35 right along the railroad track area. Yes! And Joy today is rocking out with her awesome styling little sunglasses. Yeah, you like those sunglasses? Yeah, look at you, you baby girl. Now, Joy is a German Shepherd Rottweiler mix. She weighs 120 pounds. This is my setup for her. We have the Pet Safe trailer. I did a little extra stuff to it, added some padding, put in a new floor into it to give her a little bit more support. And my bike. This is actually the Trek Electrica Loft. And it's got the internal gearing systems, 1 to 7, all internal. I love this bike because you can shift gears even when you're standing still. It is a fully steel bike, weighs about 35 pounds, not very light, but it's very robust, has this awesome rack. Yeah. Even got a trailer, nice little trailer hookup right there. All right, I got these dual-sided pedals, as you can see right here. Flats on one side, 2-bolt cleats on the other. Yeah, and it originally came with 35C tires. I replaced them and put them as a 32C tire. Yeah, I'm using the Bontrager R1s. They are awesome. Help out with a little bit of the pulling power. Smaller the tire, the more crank inches you actually have on your grain and gear, so a little bit better pulling power. And Joy, yeah, big baby girl, yeah, she's 10, and she's been riding with me for several years. Oh yes, yep, nothing fancy, just a nice bike, a good setup, awesome ride. All right, let's join us. Let's talk a little bit about riding with a pet or a kid riding with a trailer. All right, here we go. I use the 2-bolts because the 2-bolt cleat systems. I used the flats to get started, but then the 2-bolts cleat to clip in give me a little extra pull power. All right, so woo. First off, what about a trailer? Well, there's several different companies out there that make different types of trailers. Just you want to do a little research on them. Make sure you're getting the right trailer for what you need it for. When we were looking for trailers for our baby Joy here, yes, baby, we looked at several different types. And none of them were actually rated for her about her weight. And this one came pretty close. So we took it, bought it, and did a little bit of upgrading to it. So we added some more reinforced floor steel bars on the bottom of it, and a piece of plywood for flooring. Put in a nice comfortable pillow in there, covered it all over with some fabric, and put a yoga mat down so she wouldn't slip around. Yeah, she loves it. Sits in there beautifully. Yeah, you're gonna get some good footage of her. I got a camera pointed backwards towards her. You'll see some of her footage of her when she's riding. She holds still pretty well. And you want to make it as comfortable as you can for your dog or your child, because they're going to be moving around if they're not. And anybody knows about pulling trailers, even in a car, you don't want that weight to sway back and forth, because that weight magnifies into your vehicle or your bike. So yeah, you can try to keep it as comfortable as possible. All right, so yep, also make sure that your bike that you're going to get will be capable of handling the trailer and the weight you're going to be pulling. That's a big issue. Yes, not a good idea to take that carbon fiber road bike that you use, put a trailer hitch onto it, and pull the kids around on it. Probably not going to, that frame's probably not going to last very long. That's why I went with a solid steel frame. Yeah. Heavy, robust, yeah. But tried and true. All right. Woo! Going up a little incline here. Oh, and by the way, this bike is not electric. This is not an e-bike. This is a standard, you pedal it bike. Woo! So I'm riding a 35-pound bike that's pulling a 30-pound trailer with a 120-pound dog in it. Woo! And I'm going up a slight little incline, about 1%. Woo! It feels like I'm going up a category 5. Woo! Good workout. All right. Some other things you might need to mention about is that if you're going to go out with a ride with your dog or your kids on a trailer, make sure you bring plenty of water, because if you're thirsty, they're thirsty, and they'll drink just as much water as you do. So always take enough water. I always come here to Cardinal Greenway to take her on rides because, number one, it's safer. Two, places along the trail at different places actually has water, and Joy can get out, walk around, stretch her legs, use the restroom if she needs to, give her a little bit of water, and hop back into the trailer. Yeah, that's another thing. You got kids, restroom things are a little easier, but if you got pets, please take along the doggy bags, pick up after your pet, and just toss it in a trash can. It doesn't take that long. Yep. Helps to keep the trail clean. Yep. The last thing I, as myself as a cyclist, wants to do is ride down the trail, run over somebody's dog's poo, and have it fling up all over me. Oh, that's just gross. I've had that happen too. So be kind. Clean their behind. That's funny. All right. Yep. Yeah, and then also, if you were looking at Joy, she actually has a vest on. That's an anti-pull vest. So she wears that. I like vests better than I like collars, especially when you're pulling a dog, because dogs are dogs. Joy's very well trained. She'll do whatever I tell her first time I tell her. You know, she is part Rottie, so she's like got a little stubborn in her. So, but she'll do what I tell her. If I tell her to sit, stay, she'll sit, stay. But occasionally, you gotta remember, she is a dog. She'll chase a squirrel or chase a rabbit, or try to. And the last thing you need is you're going down the trail system and your dog's decided to take a jump out or doing a Peter Pan out of the back of it. Yep, that has happened to me before with Joy. Yep, she jumped out of the back. Woo! We learned our lesson that day. We were young, we were starting out, we didn't think about it. So now she wears a harness that she's clipped in, just like a safety belt. Yep. Yeah, and then also the sunglasses, yes. They're also protective glasses. Yep. That helps your dog or your kid also, because as you're riding, you may not going very fast, but you're still picking up little bits of dirt and gravel. And even if I still have fenders on, I still don't want to take a chance of something throwing at her and getting in her eye. So make sure your kids or dogs are wearing appropriate eye coverings. Kids' sunglasses are okay. Dogs, they make special glasses like you've seen for Joy. Another thing we're going to be looking at getting, it's kind of hard to find right now, but is actually a real bicycle helmet. Yeah, Joy needs a helmet. I'm wearing a helmet, she needs to be wearing a helmet. Yeah. Whew. Man, this is a workout. We're still going up. Whew, been going up for a little while. Okay. Whew. What else? What else is there? Oh yeah. Just remember, whatever you take on your bike normally, like spare tubes, you know, those kinds of things, make sure you bring at least one or two for the trailer, because, you know, you're multiplying the Murphy's Law by 2 when you're pulling a dog or a trailer or a kid, because now you not only have to worry about mechanicals on your bike, but mechanicals on the trailer. Yeah. Whew. So there. Oh yeah. Yeah, one thing I forgot to neglect to say about water is you might want to bring a collapsible water bowl. You know, they're cheap. They're like underneath $5 most places. That really helps. And one other thing that one tool that you probably don't bring, that you probably need to bring, especially when you're pulling a trailer, and like me, I'm pulling Joy, is a chain tool and a couple spare links. Woo! All right, good workout. Whew, we're not doing very many miles today. Maybe 5, maybe, if I'm not going to poop out before I get up this hill. Whew. But, all right, get out there and enjoy that weather. Ride that bike. See, you can turn this into a family ordeal, even for the little ones. Bring your dog, bring your cat, bring your hamster. I don't care if you got a boa constrictor. Bring your animals, yes. Bring them, bring them, bring them. Whew. Not only is it fun for them, fun for you, and you enjoy it better, but it also makes a great workout. Yeah. All right. This is Kurt, the Cycling Dude, saying, get out there, ride that bike, ride that bike, ride that bike. With a friend, with a pet, or with your kids. I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.